You're 5'6.5", even though you freaking say you're 5'7" on Tinder.
What are you gonna do about it?
Stop freaking monkeying around and let's get down to freaking business.
Get on your feet, pal.
Yeah.
Let's find out how tough you are. I want to know right now how tough you are. Come on.
My freaking ex texted me while I was freaking pumping iron. You know what I freaking did? I looked at the freaking phone, threw it down, and picked up the freaking weights.
That's what I thought.
What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie. And today, I'm reviewing NutraBio. NutraBio Stim-Free. Is it worth it? Before we get into this, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homie. Hey man, you're looking at a man, I'm higher than giraffe vagina right now, homie, man. I took that Russian power, I swear, man, I can hardly see straight right now, homie. That's one of my favorites, man. Anyway, listen, man, I want to tell you something. This comes from here, for real. When I first met my AA sponsor, man, he pulled me aside after the AA meeting. He showed me the big book, which is the text of AA. He said, if I ever tell you something that doesn't line up with what's in here, just disregard it. He said, I might wake up one day and think I wrote the book, you know, so don't ever veer away from what really works. So listen, man, that brings me to you in a few ways. I come on here, man, I share things that come from my heart, that work for me. If I ever tell you something that doesn't line up with what you believe in your heart, follow your heart, man. Don't listen to me. Disregard what I say, man. I'm just here to give you some entertainment and, you know, be as helpful to people as I can. That also goes for these people on the internet, man. You see, even bodybuilders, man, even in not a spiritual way, in a physical way, these people are on the internet making videos. If you're on Instagram, I see a lot of these videos like, don't do this exercise like this, do it like this. And they'll show you like a bad form and a good form. You have a relationship with God. You have a relationship with your muscles, with your body that you were given, man. Don't listen to these people, man. You know when your muscle's activated, man. You know when you're feeling that muscle, that squeeze, that activation. Don't listen to these losers on the internet telling you how to do this, how not to do that. If you know deep down, don't have people second guessing yourself. Me, other people on the internet, don't ever second guess yourself. That's the point, man. Follow your heart. Do what you know in your heart feels right. Whether that's the way you work out, the way you live your life, you follow this, man. You stay out of here. You're never going to go wrong, homie. GGH is here to tell you. So a little less science, man, a little more iron pumping, and that's in a spiritual sense too, man. Follow this, homie. That's gonna guide you right. Now let's get down to business. This was sent to me by my homie MuscleFactorySC.com. Discount code GGH15. If you like what I have to say about it, I'm gonna give you the pros and the cons, man. NutraBio, they seem like a solid company. I'll tell you that right now. They got a huge line of supplements. They don't got nothing coming from me, man. I've reviewed a bunch of their stuff, and from their high stim line or whatever it's called, unbound, unload, whatever the heck they called it. I reviewed their gave it a kill. They haven't so much as even acknowledged my existence. Not that they should or shouldn't. I'm just saying I got no reason to, you know, shine their dang schlongs. Let's just put it that way. So, you know, I'm gonna give it to you straight. Supplement facts. One scoop, 28.64 grams. You get out your dope scale, homie. 28.64 grams. Very specific. So we go up to 29, and the level scoop was just about right. I think it was like 28 grams. So they got it right. Servings, that's a loaded scoop, man. That's a loaded scoop. Servings per container, 20. So that's on the low end, man. That's on the low end. But listen, man, this is a fat tub of pre. And they're giving you a lot in here. So let's talk about it. So they got all these vitamins. I can go through all these, but I don't really know what the heck they do, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I know what that niacin does. whatever, some energy that got sodium, but let's get in the meat and potatoes, man. I'm not gonna pretend that I can school you on all these vitamins or whatever. All right, Power Strength and Endurance Complex, 12.7 grams. So they're giving you L-leucine, 3.5 grams for whatever reason. Beta-alanine, homie, 3.2 grams. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering. Creatine monohydrate, they're using a trademark PharmaPure creatine. Another thing I've never, a lot of people hit me up and say, which creatine should I get? I say, homie, go to the vitamin shop or GNC or whoever you support and buy the biggest, cheapest tub of monohydrate you can get. Don't let the industry, it's all the same trash, man. Monohydrate, 5 grams a day, end of story, man. Don't freaking argue with me, son. I'll slap you in the face. Or the tuchus. All right, I won't really slap you in the face, man. That was a little aggressive, homie. Betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams. That's for the power output, man. That's to be a strong alpha male iron pumper. That's to bring you back to what I said at the beginning. That betaine's going to give you the confidence, man, to follow your heart, not listen to these losers on the... I see people on the internet with no dang muscle saying, do the rep like this, not like this. Homie, you need to work on getting your own house in order before you tell me how to do a rep, son. I'm telling you, that's what that betaine's going to do, man. No second guessing ourselves today. Magnesium creatine chelate as creatine magna-power, 500 milligrams. So they're giving us some extras. Oh, well. L-citrulline, fermented, homie, 6 grams. That's for the pumps, vascularity, gorilla look. Agmatine sulfate, 1 gram. Inositol, geez, my battery. Inositol stabilized arginine as nitrosogene, 750 milligrams. All right, arginine's debatable, homie, whether it's a good ingredient or not. We got debates in the industry. L-tyrosine, 1.5 grams. This is for focus and drive. Choline bitartrate, 500 milligrams. It's a choline, it's for more focus. Huperzine A, 100 micrograms. That gets you focused and dialed and thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates, because women don't like you, son. You're second guessing yourself, man. They see through that. I don't care what they say. They might say, oh, I want the most, soy boy, Denver, freaking Portland, Oregon, San Francisco, soy sipping latte, Don Lemon, Anderson Cooper watching guy. Women might say that, homie. Deep down, there's instincts you just can't beat. Women like a strong man. And that Huperzine, man, that's going to get you focused in, man. Some drive in your life. I don't care what they say, homie. They could say what they want. Deep down, women like strong men. And you have a drive, man, a passion. And that's going to make you a strong man. All right. Tap into that passion, man. Taurine, 2 grams. This is electrolyte and hydration. Calcium, potassium, phosphate, citrate, 525 ml, and sodium phosphate. This is an interesting label, man. It's not what you would call like a very traditional label, man. They give you different things, and maybe there's something to it, man. So I took the drink, man. I did. This is a dragon fruit candy flavor. You're going to like it. It's artificially flavored. Dragon fruit candy. That's what we used to call you in the pen, man. I remember you, dog. Dragon fruit candy. Every flavor is, you know what I mean, man. I'm talking junk. So listen, man. I took this boy a few times, man. Probably like 4 times now. Back, shoulders, chest. I took it 4 times, homie. I'm going to tell you my experience. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this, homie. All right, man. This boy is nice right here. I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons. You take the drink, man. There's strong, nice beta-alanine in here. Really good beta, man. The tingles are going to be strong. You can use this on its own. You could stack this with a fat burner, a pre-workout that doesn't have beta-alanine. I don't like stacking this with pre's with beta. It saturates me too much with beta. I wouldn't do that because I got to keep my tolerance low for you homies. A nootropic, you're a Pollen overtime, whatever the heck you want, man. And you come down to the dance floor, homie. Very consistent experience. And the pumps on it are kind of mids, I'll be honest with you, man. The pumps ain't all that. they're enough to know they're there. As the homie David Fredrickson, that's my dog, he would say some decent cell swelling. But really, man, there's something about this, and I could talk junk about the leucine and the creatine, but I can't say, oh, they don't need that ingredient, because it all comes together. This gives a great freaking strength and endurance, homie, like unmatched to really just about any non-Stim-Free that I've ever used, man. I mean, I actually feel stronger and more. So if you're looking for straight up pumps, man, this thing is mids, man. If you're like, oh, I love pumps, I love a pump formula, it's okay, man. The pumps are decent on it. But if you're looking for a killer workout, non-stim, this boy has you training, man. I don't know how they do it with the non-stim, but you feel strong and you feel like you wanna, what's the word, man? See, I'm on one right now, man. You feel like you want to push yourself, man, in the gym. I mean, you feel like training it, like you're going to forget that you're on non-stim almost. You don't feel stimmed up or anything like that, but it just makes you feel powerful, man. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe there's something to the creatine. I don't know, but there's something in here. I wish they got the pumps better, man, because the pumps were like, all right, man, I don't know, like you take a non-Stim-Free and you want the pumps to blow your head off. They're okay. They're okay. They're there to tell they're there. Not the best pumps, just a little extras outside of your normal pumpage. But the endurance and kind of focus feeling, it's not like tunnel vision focus, but there's like something about it that makes you feel like you just can pump some serious iron today, and you're not going to miss the stimulants, I feel like, man. Well, some of you might. Some of you need to check yourself into rehab. But I didn't miss the stimulants, man. I felt like I was just strong, like I could go. So as far as the pumps go, they're okay. The beta's strong, and the endurance and power output, as you would say, is solid on it, man. I mean, solid. I wish they made this with like some 3D pump. You'd have the whole day. It would be like the best non-stim pre-workout in the game, because the endurance and for a non-stim, you're just freaking going, man. There's something, they got it right, man, with that kind of strength and endurance blend, homie. So I liked it, man. I liked it, not for the pump so much, but for what the other parts that I said, the actual working out part was top notch. And I don't normally say that about non-stim, man. Usually I'm like, the focus was okay. You can't really tell. This did something to my endurance and strength and power output and drive that's really cool, man. So I thought it was a hitter. You probably want to add some pump pills on it if you really want some solid pump. Don't add a pump formula on top of it. This is a pump formula. You could throw some added pump pills or whatever. And that's what I got, man. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight till the end of days. If you like the review, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.